Look around. Find out. Here.
All right, one more.
Don't think that's accurate. Shocking. Imagine. Just imagine pulled over and shot.
Didn't bring anything today. At least you brought your.
What's up, brother?
Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing tonight?
Very much. Good guy.
That's how I always felt.
It's possibly going to be a little spicy tonight.
Do not talk to black people on how we should handle other black people. Ever. It's not your place. It's not your fucking place at all. I'm gonna need you to sit back and let us handle that, okay? We'll handle the
What's up, everybody? Happy fucking Cops Day.
Everyone needs to stay.
It's like a call, yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. People are looking around like, what?
You felt shitty.
People online know what day it is.
Not say shit. So
Yeah, oh yeah, this morning. Yeah, I said I was kind of upset. I thought there'd be a 5,000 crowd to o'clock on a Friday with COVID, not like 50. That kind of frustrated me.
what they're saying and just beat their ass in the middle of
Part of the problem is a lot of our Denver leadership went to DC.
Thank you so much. Everybody be safe. Wear your mask.
See you as well.
Treat people nicely.
Possibly. Hey, can I ask a favor?
Yeah.
Little tie back there.
Oh yeah.
I didn't put a clip on this one. Just like your shoelace.
So our next speaker, she may look familiar. She killed its first march by leading us and
Beauty, yes, thank you.
Love
Love you too. Thank you.
Applause to my favorite,
You know,
Georgia Peach.
Hold on, folks. Barbara Buffalo, I'm Star Media, Friends in Code. I love all of you. We're here. We're gonna go meander around a little bit. See what we got going on. We got the kids. Stop killing black people. You're beautiful. Yeah, I don't have any cash on me, but I think that white silence equals white violence. What do you think of that, folks? I think that's beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful. So I'm gonna tell you, the crowd here is kind of thin. Oh, there's some family and friends.
You guys have a good night, all right?
Yes, you as well, Ryan. How you doing?
Good.
I hear that some of the news crews are learning some new information today.
About what?
The way to get my videos when they happen is to like and subscribe to me on YouTube.
What's your YouTube?
Cut the Plastic.
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah.
the plastic.
Rick Salinger called up and he's like, how do I get notices of your videos? I was like, yes.
All right, yeah, I know you.
Good. Well, see, that's how it works. Then you know it's fun, right?
And I chew him out, Brian. What the hell? They saw me chew him out first. Maybe.
That's okay. We get chewed out all the time. You see my email inbox? It's a fucking mess.
Oh, sure. I absolutely believe that the email's a mess.
Yeah. You
Right?
guys take care. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
Brutality that the police do though. Don't be one-sided. That's all I got to
We show the
say.
brutality of the
You as well.
And I know that didn't work out. We're all over those ones.
We're a lot better than we were this morning.
That they got arrested because they threw a guy in a wheelchair out of his and tried to. Okay.
Oh.
I've been talking to the guy who got arrested. We've been texting.
Did you know who caught the original story that he jumped
cut
into
the
the pit?
plastic?
Oh, maybe. It was. No, straight up. I walked up to the guy afterwards and I'm like, did you get pushed in? He's like, no, I jumped. I had the first story.
I know I did too, but it's just
He's talking about his inbox. Maybe you change the way you do your fucking job if you had an inbox like that.
Oh, what a beautiful sentiment.
There's something wrong.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, we do.
Why did they do that?
Let's go hear what this black woman has to say.
Not Biden. Biden is the reason that I'm fighting for people that has been locked up since the 90s.
Oh, Lord. That's right.
Trump.
That's right.
I'm surprised he got in office. I never watched the Republican convention, but when he was running, I watched that motherfucker every day. It was comedy. I couldn't believe he was saying what he was saying. I thought, oh, he's trying to lose. And then he won. Imagine if Obama would have said, grab them by the pussies. Would he have ever been our president? Imagine if Obama would have had 3 baby mamas in a stripper from Magic City that he was sleeping with. Would he have ever been our president? But Trump has baby mamas, the slept with porn star, the grab women by the coochies. He gets up and makes fun of disabled people, makes fun of foreigners, and these are who y'all fight for. But let any black president or candidate do that. I promise y'all get them up out of there. Not y'all, but the people that's in office. Right now, we are just being finessed. They're giving us all these promises. They're promising us criminal justice reform. Nothing's gonna happen. Not in this administration and not in the next one. They're promising us that I stand up for homosexuality and I stand up for black people and Latinos and I'm gonna go to the border. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're doing and saying whatever we want to hear to get in office. Well, how do we know? It's the people like Bernie Sanders that we didn't let get in office that actually would have made a change. It's the people that's running for office that don't have the popular vote because they get down and dirty with us. They stand in these marches with us. They protest with us. They're the unpopular people. They don't get voted in office. So in the next election, I don't know, vote if you want to, vote if you don't want to. But get ready for 2024. Now we need to start building up who's going to get in office for 2024. We need to stand behind them candidates. We need to lift them up. We need to get our communities behind them. And we need to make sure that they get in office 4 years from now. Because our babies are tired. Somebody said, I heard another conversation going on saying, don't confuse the protesters from the rioters. No, we are all one. People that are riding are only riding because our voices are not getting heard. They're doing the jobs that we don't want to do. They're doing the jobs that we are scared to do. They're burning down cities, they're looting, and they're riding because they have to get these people's attention. How else have they gotten their attention? In Atlanta, if they didn't damn near burn down the CNN Center, they would have never made arrests in those murders. And I know that as a fact. Our mayor was sitting quiet, not making any moves until she didn't want to see the city burn under her administration. And I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm just saying, don't, y'all like the girl from Georgia came to talk. No, I am not telling y'all to do that. I'm just explaining why they're doing that. We're tired. But guess what? How much y'all want to bet? Give it another month, somebody else is going to get shot. How much do you want to bet? Give it another month. I don't know. It's going to be 10 bullets in the back. This stuff is over with. So we got to figure out as a community what we're going to do to stop it. I don't have the answer right now. I'm fighting for people that are incarcerated. I'm fighting for people that have received wrongful convictions and for people who have received mass enhanced sentencing. I had the guy from the white nationalist movies did an interview with me on my live today. He was standing out there insulting us as we were marching through the street. And he told me his poor story of how he was falsely imprisoned for 3 years and how the Innocent Project couldn't help him. And I said, you must have a rich and powerful daddy. Because I have people sitting in prison for 15, 20, 30 years that the Innocent Project won't even look at. Poor you. And he gave me this look, he goes, well, I'm confused. I said, I'm confused. Huh? Oh, I'm talking my shit, baby. That's all I know how to do. That's all I know how to do. And if y'all want me to shut up, tell me to shut up, because I will ramble on. I will ramble on. Keep going. Y'all done messed up and gave me a microphone. Y'all don't know. I don't know what y'all did. I got so much that I could talk to y'all about. So much. In Georgia, we had a rally 2 weeks ago with the KKK. The National Guard, the police department, the mayors, the Congress people, they protected them. They said they're not bothering anybody. Why is everybody looking back? Is that group here that we've been waiting on all day?
No.
Dang, I was hoping they was here. I've been over like, let's go. And I love it how my babies with the umbrella One of them was talking to me earlier, and he got in front of him, and he just spun that rainbow-colored umbrella. And the dude backed up. He goes, well, my security's here. And I said, where your security at? He's looking all around. I said, dang, your security's scared of a man with an umbrella? Wow. And I'm not knocking y'all. I'm just saying, you should be so big and tough, but an umbrella got your security running scared. Okay. But yeah, we have the KKK to come out, and they say that they have a right to organize and they have a right to speak and say whatever they gotta say. Now, I'm not a member of any gang or any other thing, but they don't give our street gangs the same right. So the moment you join the Crips, Bloods, Vice Lords, Gangster Disciples, whatever, they're already just waiting on the day to put you in prison. They never come up and say, oh, they just organized. The Constitution says it's organized, but the United States of America say join the street gang and your days are numbered. We're gonna lock you up for the rest of your life. The war on drugs, that's a whole nother story. In the 80s and 90s, when I was just a child, the mamas were concerned about what drugs was doing to their community. But what they didn't realize is that asking the president and the senators and all that for help, what it was gonna do to us for generations. So now we got people sitting in prison for a couple of ounces of cocaine, for some pills, for a couple of ounces of weed, and their sentence is anywhere from 20 years to life.
Oh, come on.
And that's how they say they're gonna solve the war on drugs. But I personally used to be a bartender, and I used to have congressmen coming out in there and snort lines off of strippers' titties.
Preach.
So in that case, when does your war on drugs begin? Exactly. We got so much that we need to do to fix this broken economy. And the only thing it's gonna do is get worse before it get better. I hope that I'm alive to see the changes made. But to everybody in the audience that's 35 and under, it's up to y'all. This y'all America. We done fucked it up. Us 40 and over crew, we done messed it up. We done came with our racist laws. Even black people, we even come with laws where we don't mess with this group. White people, we don't mess with this group. And our babies sit up here listening to us act the fool, and they sick and tired of it. I heard 2 young girls in there say that they had to stand up against their mamas, their daddies, and their grandparents against the racist supremacist laws that they were raised in. Y'all keep fighting. Y'all keep standing up to your own family, and then y'all unify and stand up against the community. It's up to y'all to change where y'all want America to be as y'all grow. We done did enough damage. Y'all take it over. Y'all fix this mess, and I don't know. It's y'all world. I'm just trying to get a nut. That's all. Have a good one.
Listen, y'all get up for my sister real quick. Yes!
Say her name.
How many believe that Black Lives Matter? My God, listen. We're gonna take a quick intermission real quick. We're gonna play, oh my God. We're gonna play a little music for you. Hey, listen, one thing I wanna do is I wanna thank you all for coming out in this weather. Do you understand? Give a hand clap for yourselves. Because you don't have to be out here. You don't have to
Everybody
be
hit
out
the
here
like
with
button.
your
I just dropped a battery.
And we understand that we're demanding change. We're not asking for change, but we're demanding change. Amen?
Man, that lady was on fire.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, God. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little music.
Okay.
I know it's raining a little bit. Somebody try to find some shelter. Somebody. Hey, how many of you guys still believe in the movement?
Yeah!
If you're not gonna let the rain stop you, give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Amen, amen, amen. Listen, let me tell you something. Shout out to my indigenous people. Who's on here indigenous? All my Native American people, put your hands up, please. Oh, there's not a lot. Just one. Okay, maybe, but listen. We want to thank you all for being out here today. We're not going to let the rain stop us. Thank you for our wonderful speaker. Yes. Give another round of applause, people. So we're gonna do a little intermission really quick for our next speaker to get together. And we want you to stick around. We're sticking around because we have a lot more to say. And we have another movement to pull. Listen, this is not gonna stop us. Because we're not gonna stop until change comes through, amen?
Amen.
Amen. So we're gonna keep it going. So we're gonna give you a little music.
No justice,
for the
no
intermission,
peace.
And the next speaker's gonna come on. We thank you all for being out here. Okay, give yourself a round of applause.
Oh,
I say,
the world leaders are here.
applause. Hey, I just want to say thank you to our medics. Can we get a round of applause for our medics? The people that are serving food out here. And you're out here with your lunch trucks and your food trucks. Give a round of applause for the people out here. Give a round of applause for yourselves. We're gonna play some music here for a little bit. You guys enjoy yourselves for a little bit.
Thank you.
And we'll come back in a few minutes.
Freedom Fund tweet today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was doing bail watch last night, waiting for our comrades to get out of jail, and bail was paid at $143, and the person got released at $753. Over 4, which is the state statute. I won't say, but the Freedom Fund picked it up and said we think that's a violation of law. Thank you for following. Okay, thank you. So it is raining. It seems that the 3%ers have decided not to come out tonight. Maybe they're just too small numbers. Maybe they're like witches and they melt in the rain.
Honestly, so have you been to Marathon Patrol stuff up to Mile High?
No, it's something that I have distanced myself from.
It's really funny to watch the Nazis out there in the summer because they'll move depending on where the sun is to stay in the shade.
Right.
Their poor little Aryan skin can't stay out in the sun. They just get hot because they're idiots and they're wearing all black fatigue.
They can't hang with us Chicanos.
Yeah, they're up there but they'll sit in the shade and they'll just be like.
When they ask you if there's native people here, do you raise your fist?
I raise my fist in support, but not as one. I'm Chicano, but.
So do you know what part of the land you come from?
Yeah, I've got family who were here before the United States was even here.
So does that not make
the border moved over them?
So does that not make you an indigenous person?
Oh man, I feel
by bloodline.
I feel like I'm so far not removed from it, personally, but blood-wise.
Okay,
it's
so the
far.
Chicano's easier to hold on to.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Fair. I like having good conversations and engaging in the discussion.
Okay, copy that.
Love it.
Surprised if the rain keeps them away.
Nah.
Oh, what, are Nazis hydrophobic?
It's possible.
Oh,
They're very much.
Do they know that word?
Hydrophobic?
Hydrophobic, yeah, I don't know if
you
you
saw
know
the
that word.
unbreakable code that they use.
No, I did not.
Oh, yeah.
Would you tell us some more?
They were they put this
What's up, my buddy?
post on Instagram
Not too bad, my
to try to call out their buddies. They said that they're going to have a book club reading. Don't bring long number 2 pencils. We're only reading short stories. So bring your
Glad it worked out for you, man. Yeah.
And I was
Oh my God.
we'll never figure out what you're talking about here, kids.
So no big guns because that's bad, and they'll get in trouble till they have to carry the big guns, the number 2 pencils.
Right,
But bring your pocket keepers.
you dipshits are one step away from tying 2 cans together and talking to each other.
Legal numbers.
This is the level of intrigue that
Yeah. I'm also putting down.
That's fun. Hey. Situational awareness.
What's up, my
I'm live.
You're live.
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, gotcha. Good to know. All right.
Yeah. You guys go do your thing. Yeah, we'll be here.
Really impressed with the level of operational security that they were that they're displaying on Instagram, which, by the way, is definitely the worst platform you could possibly use to try to organize.
Well, it's fucking worse than that. He was linking his Instagram. Don't fucking. He wasn't posting original shit on his Twitter. He was just linking the thing.
So I heard Huey Louie tweeted that he wasn't coming to Denver because he had a bad feeling about things tonight.
Oh.
Maybe because he'd be a target.
Yeah. Or maybe just because it was in a raid.
A raid. Nice.
He was like, I don't. Well, you know, if my Barbie tactical gear got wet,
it might melt because it's made out of sugar.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to keep moving around, folks. You guys keep an eye on the perimeter. Everybody on the inside gets to feel nice and safe because of the perimeter search and settings. Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
I mean, come on, if we're gonna be out here and we're gonna be breaking the copyright because my live stream's getting music on it, we might as well, like, you know, enjoy it, right? Hi, I'm Cut, or Brian. Nice to meet you. I'm having a hard time.
I think I talked to you about being a chef, and we talked about that.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. I am live, just heads up. I put on the official notice today so that there was not that it matters. I gotta get a new clip for my bag. No, so on Saturday I was shot by paintball. So I had to make sure I had my press shirt on today.
There's pepper balls.
Yeah, pepper ball, whatever.
There's pepper balls in the big pen.
So that's from Friday, yeah. It's all good. That's nothing. Was it night one? Friends online, maybe you'll remember. Was it night one or night two? The first, it was night one. I got gas, so holding my tripod, right? They shot me, right? And I got so mad that after I got my lung back, I went back and I yelled at them with my tripod in hand. And I was like, you dumb motherfuckers, you think I've never done this before? And so they gassed me again. It was fun. So, there's a rain, and there's a mixture. This is the fun, like, first it's fuck the police, now we have like a happy Kezi, Jesus almost, like gospel type. We're pulling the Eric Brandt here today, folks. Back to the good old days when I had no gimbal, and my phone made people sick.
You are getting horrible reception Saturday. Like it was cutting out terrible.
Who's using the wrong phone? Because I have one that's unlimited and one that's limited. I have ADD. Sometimes things have to sit the channel until I chef food. Was it for anti-famine and like the other things?
I haven't gotten good at yet, but
I'll remember a little bit better now. Second, third time it clicks better.
it was like at the very end, everybody was leaving.
Yeah. Very good. Oh, I knew there was a good smelling smell around somewhere. It's alright, I'll smell it. Maybe I should just pull out a joint. Come on, I mean we're out in the rain. Who doesn't dance in the rain? I'm not quite high enough. We're getting there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the phone down and just enjoy life for a few minutes, folks. And y'all can hang out with that. Yeah, you know, it's because the helmet is round and it's on the base. If I just wasn't so stressed out at 5 o'clock in the morning to have to go fucking yell at the cops for kicking out people out of their asses. I'm gonna have a coronary one of these days. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should have brought pots again tomorrow. I should have brought pots again.
Oh yeah. Where'd you connect? Shit, okay.
Next week,
Check on it. It's close to my house. It's close to our house. Yeah, 30-minute walk. Oh, when I'm off the 7, 2 hours.
And you got it like big back.
Yes.
You can't take a straight path. You gotta like jump on here, bounce over there, take it through the air. I walked out of my way. Got the box out.
You roll. You roll through. If you have a crew.
I was like, I'm gonna go on a motorcycle and I can't be on here.
No, now come on, do it. I'm not a monkey. You cannot make me bang like this. It comes sporadically as the movement is in the floor. Hey!
Yo.
So! Yeah, and then I confirmed that there is all kinds of meetings at 11 o'clock. But we'll be close. We have to leave too. But yes. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a gimme for everybody else. So, did you get the second email? No. Everybody else filed. I have not filed. I'm the one who speaks to and I never got my answer about getting my medical marijuana in that court. And I never got to talk to the judge or the clerk. So I was trying to have a push here, touch there. That was not a train track. So like argument.
Do you want a revolution?
How you doing, bro? Glad you're here. How you doing? I
It's no
Oh, yeah. I was honking and all these like old ass black people putting up signs
What's up, mate? You're not Mexican. I love it.
He was like crazy, like took his mask off. I'm like, oh,
You ever been to Trinidad? Like Panama or Haiti? Or Jamaica?
Not right across, but like down.
You like my pig sticker?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, wait,
I love that too.
I got Adrian a pig sticker. This
Oh, this right here, I like this.
This is my pig sticker. Oh shit, that can't be cool. Look, look, look. Wait, fuck. My pig sticker, bro. Okay, now look. Fuck. Okay, now look. Now look.
Decent, now look.
Fuck! Never mind. Forget it. Well, I give up.
That's all they are. Yep, off duty.
3 stars. said that already.
Fuck the police!
Sunday, Hard Rock Cafe. I need your signature.
Is there alcohol in this?
No. Probably. I don't know. It is.
Happy Pentecost Day, everyone! Yeah!
Fuck the cops!
Get drunk! Get drunk! Fuck club! Fuck all the district numbers. Especially District 9. Free the aliens. Fuck the Anunnaki. Who's with me? No reptilians.
Everyone's overdue. When's it gonna get here?
Go back to the bureau. No Planet X. No Planet X. Put the code in below.
Like your song, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm holding it.
Let's go for a walk. See how everybody's doing out here. Excuse me. Is anybody wishing to happy fuck the cops day today?
It's down there. Have you posted it?
Huh?
You posted it?
I'm live.
I know. You posted it?
Okay, so when I'm live, that means it's posted. It's like actively going on and it stays up.
Facebook. I don't have your Facebook.
No, this is on YouTube.
On YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, cut the plastic.
Okay. I'll look for it.
I'm out there. Sometimes people like actually like use my videos to find the protest.
Yeah.
Right? Is it Mama Bear? Mama Issues. Right? Have you ever watched a video to figure out where the protest was?
What was it?
Have you ever watched a video to figure out where the protest was?
No, I just found your Instagram or your Twitter because I was with the person doing talk yesterday.
Ah, yes.
Talk whenever I was at jail support, and so I took the photo, and I was like, put you together from that. But it's nice to meet the person. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Absolutely. Everywhere we want to be. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it is the infamous. Yeah, doing all right over there, babe? You look like you were checking on
I'm not joking.
get a sip of water there, huh? Excuse me, does anybody wish you a happy fucking Cops Day today? Happy fucking Cops Day. It's been a little fun. Hey, everyone, just hi, beautiful Janet.
Got rained on a little bit.
Yeah. So, what's for dinner or breakfast on Sunday so far? Biscuits and gravy? Or like?
I was gonna make curry. It's actually not curry. It's like a shit ton of fish. Fish curry.
Yeah.
But now I got all the sausage. We don't even use this sausage.
Yeah, anti-famine.
Big bags of cheese too. 5 pounds.
Yeah, I've got somebody in a food group that definitely would. You bring a bag of cheese out on Sunday, and I'll make sure it gets gone. Whatever. I have a hard time traveling right now. So much shit going on. There's an ice cream party for the cops in my neighborhood tomorrow. Like,
I went to an ice cream social
for the cops?
District 6, yeah.
Like a party for the police?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Did you have fun?
Ice cream with pigs. What is that? Is that a sticker?
They're gonna die wanting to know what it is. Yeah, it's seems kind of peaceful. I was anticipating more lights. I was also anticipating more lights on the stage of the concert, like a venue for, because they said it was till 10.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, that looked fun. Gonna give somebody a spanking tonight? You bad racist. Bad racist. Hey, can I have one of those stupid things? No, not that. Those poisonous waters over there. Full of bisphenols and other toxins that'll give us cancer and our lifelong consumption of such. No, really, the plastics all leach bisphenols when they're exposed to the heat. It's part of what my degree's in. Yeah. But that's all right. That's why they're now asking you why you're going to walk into a public building, like the Bannock building, when they're open during hours. They're like, why are you here? So I'm gonna start telling them like nasty things. I've got like runny diarrhea or something.
You got a new one.
Oh, this one's horrible.
Is it?
Yeah.
I saw your video.
Which one?
The 3-hour one for the homeless week.
Oh yeah.
So
that was the last one with the gimbal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's why I noticed you got one now.
Well, this is just a little selfie stick. It'll break in a week or so. They have a habit. These telescoping things. Somebody's sending me. Oh, my money, my cryptocurrency's falling. That's all right. Everybody's faith in Trump is what's popping the economy up right now. It's a joke.
So you got I'm still thinking about your gimbal.
Oh yeah. No, it's okay. I have 12
because you know what?
12 things
I've
going
never
on in my
seen
head.
them, so I went online, and they're expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really pricey.
Yeah.
So I was checking them out online. I didn't realize they stabilize your camera and your filming and everything. That's really badass.
Yeah, it really was special, and I really was proud, and I took really good care of it to the best of my abilities. And I just, I get too blown off on the mental health sometimes with this shit that goes on.
I can't hardly handle it either. I mean, I am saying something with cash. Do my video, it's awful. But a pig tells me within 2 car lengths of parking my truck, get out of the street.
How are you guys?
So that set me off, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even get to have a cup of coffee. I literally sat up in bed, looked out the window, and was like, it's not, okay, I'm good enough. Grabbed the phone. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. T-Ho's live. Cherry's Merits. Oh, fuck. And ran out the door.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Oh, yeah, I guess I said some embarrassing things that day, too, didn't I?
No, not really. It's a good film. It's nice to know what's going on, because I couldn't be down there. So, when are they doing the next week, do you know?
Tuesday. Have you met Janet?
Jenna? Janet, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're Brian, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you, Amy. Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's a fucking crying shame.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. I don't know how they get that many. They're mental, right? They're it's
Yeah, they are mental.
Tuesday they're having something at noon. They're going to Corey Gardner. for
nice.
Safeway and King Supers Union to try and get them other paybacks.
Yes. I got some.
So I thought, I've never gone down to his office.
Please.
What the heck?
2.
Noon, I'm there.
You can't even get in the building.
It'll be interesting.
Oh, you just go outside now. 20 to 100.
You should be able
Sometimes
to walk
2.
into his damn office and talk to who's ever back there.
You'd think.
He's the only one that I know of.
You're right, Janet.
Ass fuck.
I forgot my flashlights.
Well, this is the first thing that officially I've come to. I came to something on Thursday, but there was nobody out here at like 4 o'clock. There was
Thursday at noon.
Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It was Do You Hear Us Now?
Missed that one.
But there was nobody here. Nobody here. So, but I think tomorrow is going to be the big day.
What's going on at La Raza?
No, it's the one in Aurora.
Oh, yeah. To City Park. Yeah. Last week was La Raza, the cruise.
Is that where they're going? I thought they were going to 225. Like they
No.
did last time.
No, we're not doing that again.
No?
No. They're doing like we did to the Aurora Ice Facility from the Martin Luther King statue, only going backwards. So they're going from Aurora to Denver.
How long a walk is that?
Oh, 3-4 hours.
Okay. As long as it's slow, I can do that. Well, now that it's cooler. Oh, yeah. That's been part of it, too, trying to come out. When I saw that was from 2 to 4:30, I thought, holy shit, that's going to be hot. But it won't be bad.
Yeah. Folks, we're waiting for the Proud Boys to show up. Are you? I gotta tell you.
Nobody's around the front.
No? How about blocked out? We got a report?
I ain't got energy for that.
All right, I'm gonna go get a report. No, there should be some bicyclists and more skateboarders. I'll go get a report. Find out what's going on. You heard anything on the outer perimeter? Sit down, folks. Fuck 12. Another for the crowd. So you can see there's perimeter defense going on, folks. Multiple layers, multiple blocks.
We got a white van on the other side of the library, south side, in a handicapped spot. 2 guys are sitting in it and they haven't moved.
Does it look like they might be living in it?
It's hard to tell, but they said it's looking a little suspicious. I'm not moving.
Do you walk up and, okay, over on the hospital side, huh?
Yeah.
Or on the other side?
Just picking up.
Other side of the library?
Do you want me to go with you?
No, I'm the fucking press.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna go do a little perimeter walk, folks. Oh fuck, I left my bag. So if you haven't seen the new museum, it's fucking beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Just amazing. It's got this spaceship outdoor lighting feel. Nice. Beautiful. That's a nice living vehicle. That's beautiful then. Everything's good.
When's the next GA meeting here? Oh.
Hold on a second. Okay, I read your comment. It said 12th and Tacoma. I know where that is. We're gonna try. See, the problem with my lens right now is just the whole fucking. Not gonna talk about it. You get what you get, and that's what it is. Twelfth and Tacoma. Hey, don't be splitting off.
Huh?
They're at 12th and Tacoma.
12th and Tacoma?
12th and Tacoma.
Who is?
That's where the Proud Boys are at.
Okay.
That's like 3 blocks from here.
Thank you.
I don't know why people are walking off in small groups.
There's another rendezvous point. We'll all be back together. Don't worry.
And I can't let it go. It's unnatural. I belong to you. You belong to me. Oh, to the end of the road. And I just let go. I'm sorry. You belong to me. I belong to you. They're 3 blocks away. 4. Together forever.
Good song, right?
I mean, like, I remember when we did this with the like moving, flashing pictures in the 80s, right? I did a little video with it with some of my guys at school. Until we go to the end of the road. I do not change. It's such natural. Come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
I belong to you.
To the end of the road. If I can. Come on. It's unnatural. I belong to you. You go if you give it up. You gotta catch it on the go. I get some jumping energy. I hear the Proud Boys are about 6 blocks away.
They are?
Once in a while. I'm excited, folks. It could get lit here. 12th and to come.
I got different fireworks.
Oh, don't say that out loud on a live stream.
They're legal. It's just snakes and sparklers.
Oh, nice.
Big one. Really, really, really big sparklers.
Let go. It's unnatural. I belong to you. Go. And of the road. Let go. It's unnatural. I belong to you. You belong to me. Oh, to the end of the road. I'm just tripping on this shit. 4 blocks, 6 blocks out. Alcoma 12. That's what I'm getting word of. That's how it goes to me. End of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Just trying to keep it real. Hey, about 6 blocks out. That's what I'm asking. I hear on my live stream. They told me. I'm gonna go sneak quietly.
So I know on Cherokee and 13th there's a garage that they like tend to like.
All right.
That is weird. That is exactly where they do.
Yeah, I was told 12th and a coma.
So 13th and Cherokee.
Okay.
Dozens.
Go. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go look. Do you have a whistle?
I do not.
Should check to see if your backpack cross strap might have one built in.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
It's a useful tool when being on point.
True.
That's good. We need loud people. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. She doesn't know what that one means. It's all right. Hey, folks, if you don't like this blurry, shaky shit that we're dealing with today, we're going to make another effort to get some shit fixed. They don't seem to be our rolling scouts. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on mute for a second. So for those of you playing along at home, we are gonna go take a peek on some things around the block, see what happens. Just kind of scoping it out, huh? Now, of course, we know that we've seen these Proud Boys in the past down here. Private citizen militia. So we're just taking a couple extra perimeter blocks to see. If they're actually out here, huh? That's the question. Because, you know, the people who are enjoying their meal and their night at Cap City, they're really just enjoying their night at Cap City. Right? Most of them walked here because they live in the neighborhood. That's a good time for them. Overall, things seem fairly quiet out here. An eco car here, a bicycle, or a couple of dog walkers there. Some fun architecture. That's just the art museum. Martin entrance. evening. Some pedicabbing going on. But as far as the immediate couple of blocks, I don't feel like they're actually out here. You seen any excessively white people hanging around?
I mean, I'm pretty excessive.
Dressed excessively militaristic.
You know, this is how I operate.
No.
I saw the stock cruiser that way though.
Alright. Yeah, no, they've been rolling around since like SWAT's been rolling since like 2. But there's rumors that Proud Boys were gathering over here at 12th and Tacoma. So I came to walk around and check it out. There's a nice peaceful gathering happening at the Greek Theater till 10. Yeah. Some big cows. If you appreciate the art of Denver, you'll appreciate this. Yes.
How's it going?
It's great.
Good to hear.
Just kind of doing some surveillance.
Same.
Okay.
Seeing what we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard someone mention that they might be around here, but I haven't seen anything.
That's what I
yet,
was
so.
also told. Somebody in my live stream said. So I
Okay.
came to look. But it seems pretty barren right now. Just
Yeah.
a couple of cars over here and not a gathering by any means.
Yeah, I'll keep walking around here.
No, it's good. Just keep it interesting. Keep it on the sprout. And so
Yes, sir.
these guys over here at the coffee shop said they've seen nothing either. So just the SWAT roll by once.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. So some big cows, huh? Like that. Say hi to the live chat. I haven't seen any of you here. What do you got going on? They were Meteor 2020. Where was that? And when was that? They probably walked off because they heard that I was live because you were telling me where they were at. No, I'm messing. But where are you at there? Just roughly, give me a... There was a gathering and they walked off. So the only thing to do is to go back to the gathering and make sure that they don't go there. So funny. Here cut the plastic. Here cut the plastic. Here cut the plastic. It said take 3 giant moves to the side. Ooh. From this to this. Sorry, I'm a goofy ball tonight right now. I'm wearing pants in the summer. That's how goofy things are right now. Okay. Thank you very much for telling me they were close to 12th and Tacoma, that they walked off. I appreciate that, and I will try to stay live on the eyes, on the feed. I see some of you coming in live, coming in hot. Like that gathering, it is confirmed. And they weren't black blocks, right? They were like green, brown militaries. Those are the ones we're looking for. Because the black bloc is, well, every side chooses its colors.
Oh, that I see.
So if they went anywhere, they went to the fence. That's my only concern. Did they go to the Capitol? Did they go to the fence? Not all your rear lights turned on at first.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So I got an update from a live stream that there was a gathering outside Southern Tacoma. I just wanted to share that information directly. They're not in that area anymore, but I went and looked. It wasn't a parking lot, it was like on the street. I kind of walked up kind of thing, so. Yeah, no, there's a lot of perimeter watching going on. I've ran into lots of people, so. Oh, look, there's a band. We're going to be in for a good time tonight, folks. Fuck fascism. Ah, shit, I should have brought my masks. We make them here in Denver, that's why. Feels pretty chill, folks. More people here. Lots of bodies.
It's awesome.
Huh?
It's awesome.
Where?
I said this is awesome.
Oh, I thought you said you saw some.
No. But also, there might be some on that. But we're supposed to go at 8 o'clock. You know where to.
Sorry about that, folks. I had to mute for a second. Gives me the ability to get the Halo cameras. Do you have a plan on you?
No, it's like the one day I don't.
So I was gonna say I have an extra cartridge. I thought in my pocket. Oh, that's the part of that's magical and tricky. Okay, please do. Push this. Pull the lid out. Will you just hold that for me?
Yo, if that's cigarettes, can I come on? Or what?
Yes, that's my joint pack.
Yeah.
Dildo? No.
That's not me. I don't know where that came from. Someone posted it in the
You're welcome. So we have somebody that was watching our live stream that said they sell some Proud Boys at 12 Tacoma.
There's a lot of them out here.
But I haven't seen any myself. I went for a walk.
Someone on Facebook said there is a car of about 50 of them and a semi-truck and a bus.
The red bus is here?
I don't know. It was like a bunch of Trump signs and like Proud Boys and shit. There's another Proud Boy meeting that was happening. Where was it? No, it was like 30 minutes away, but it's miles from Civic Center.
Okay, not in our neighborhood.
I'm gonna send it to you.
No couple.
Huh?
I have a couple.
I'm like brain dead today. I've been here since 10.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
Maybe 3 marches, yeah.
There's a march tonight? Shit, I should save my batteries.
What? Don't worry.
Of course I do. The problem is I'm holding everything again because of my stupid ass. We'll get over it. Yes, the crowd did fill out. However, the party of the police was much bigger than this.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
And so the Proud Boys will only show up if they have numbers, right? Alright, I suppose I could put my bag down and record this. Stick in the bag, dance around and have some fun. Yes, we're all gonna be dancing. I'm walking away. Okay. Yep.
And they stay there. Ludacris going in on the first and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, keep in the sky for the whole that they making them both lock down. Never went nowhere. What they singing, Luda's back. Blame it on that gun too. Look, call it Ludiac. And I'm on this moment track, so I spit my fullest flow. Hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verse will still be serving, tight like a million birds. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. They never count me out, y'all better count me in. That's 20 million accounts, I count and count me in. Make millions every year, you're a South champion. Cause all I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Every time I come and do this, everybody go up. And they stay there. In my head on this roof, serving me said no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Color from Bessie, still kill it, backing up my niggas, call me low. Traffic, we pull that mofo. Action was nothing. Money, bitch, you better get your mud right. We come together, holding each other. We know it's rapping all black, it's like blood line. All you do is win. You ride the wood, you ride the nut. You ride with me cause you wasn't right. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Every time I step up in the field, everybody go up. And they stay there.
Kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Don't be a soul, Snoopy in the cookie. System overload. I've been running this game since I was 20 years old. I hung with a monster, bust him, I bust him, toss him up, toss him up, hard him up, boss him up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace it up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the youth in the 80s. Just win, baby. All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Every time I step up in the field, everybody
Hello, everyone. It's crazy to think that this crowd has doubled within the last 45-minute break. That's ridiculous, and I am so excited and so happy. Give yourselves a round of applause for being out here through the rain. We're gonna go ahead and get our next round of speakers up and going, but if everyone can come together and give our amazing speakers all our attention, all our love, and that energy, just come up front. Come up front, gather together, everyone. Please and thank you. There's a lot more of you than I thought. I want to take a moment and let Josh go ahead and take this opportunity and share his experience, share his life with all of us. Man is incredible. I look up to him. He is a hardworking individual, and it's rare to see, not rare, but it's rare to see Black men that are strong and comfortable within their skin. And it's amazing to see that the love and the caring and the kindness that he constantly shows the world is beautiful, and it's rare to see that. So let's give him a warm round of applause, all right?
It's crazy being on stage. Alright, try not to think about stage fright because, long story short, when I was young, my sister was in the choir, and I went by choice. My mom made me go to choir practice. I can't sing for nothing. And everybody in the choir turned to the left, and I was still standing there like this, and once I found out, I ran off stage. So this kind of made me feel like that for a second. So first and foremost, my name is Josh Battles. I'm an ex-preschool teacher, so I was in preschool for 4.5 years. I've worked with kids with autism as well. And growing up without, I appreciate Irish for saying that, because growing up, you know, when you don't have your father standing alongside you, you don't have your uncles calling you to make sure you're cool. I grew up in a family full of all women. I'm a protector by any means, and I mean that, by any means. And if I love you, which I love all of you guys, as I said earlier, I will always protect you guys, okay? I'm not gonna put it on anybody else to protect. All women taught me how not to be a bystander. My mother was sexually assaulted when I was young, and I was scared of the R word. I don't wanna say that word because it could be a trigger to some of you guys. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean. As I got older in college, I realized how I could use my voice and advocate for women. I joined a group called Student Wellness Ambassador Team. We went over all 7 dimensions of health and wellness, and we facilitated on campus in the frats and sororities to promote safe sex education as well as prevent sexual assault and rape and stuff like that. So with that being said, I've just always been a protector. I've always been somebody to look out for you. Like I talk, you know, like I'm cool with speaking, but like talk is, you know, cheap. And it's like, I'm 30 years old. I've done touched, I've done taught hip hop dance, I've been mentored. So many youth and so many young black men have looked up to me. And in college, there was an incident that just terrorized me, honestly, every day. That's why I strive to just stay as positive as I can, because they want to give all these kids that do mass shootings and stuff, oh, he got mental illness. I could go with that and just do something crazy, but I'm smarter than that. I'm not gonna shut my life up. So with that being said, I always have a motto when I wake up every day, and I say another day is another opportunity. That's kind of what PTSD has kind of created for me. Like every day I wake up, every moment, I don't know if I'm gonna make it back home when I just take my dog on a walk. I don't know what's gonna happen, because I refuse to be bullied, period. And when I raise my kids, hopefully and just the thought of me having kids scares me, because I know how protective I am. I'm not gonna watch shit happen to my children. I'm not gonna, if something happens to my family members, no, I'm not holding no sign, okay? Because how many times are we gonna let our kids come home with black eyes and tell them, just tell the bully sorry, say sorry. Just have him say sorry, just say, please stop, please don't hit me. No, that bully's gonna beat your ass every single time. Every single time until you hit them back. I'm not promoting violence by any means. But do I get the right to fear for my goddamn life? Do I get the right to fight for my life as well if somebody tries to hurt me? I do, because if someone tries to hurt you, I'm on them, period. Period. And it shouldn't take just one person feeling that way. Like some people go to war and they have I have my brother's back, I'll die for him. We gotta have that same mentality in the streets out here. I don't think, there was a lady that asked me the other day, she said, what do you think it's gonna take to see a change? And I said, honestly, when I told her, I said, I don't think she wants to hear it, but I said, and I don't wish this upon anybody, but I'm an angry black man. I'm hurt, okay? I'm hurt even when I leave here. Some of you guys are gonna go make your dinner, talk to your kids, whatever. I'm still struggling, okay? I've been preventing myself from breaking down all day long. Because this shit is real to me every moment, bro. This is, it don't take another video, it don't take nothing. This, I'm hurting, and before they take me or something, I'm gonna make sure I die for my people. I'm gonna make sure I serve and protect my community. Fuck a badge. There's another young lady I met recently. She has a 10-year-old son, and her son wanted to go across the street and play in the field. And she said she had another son, and he didn't want to go chaperone his brother. So she said, here, I'll just watch you from the window. It's right across the street, you're fine. That kid is 10 years old, and I know just from teaching, kids know what's going on. This kid literally said, Mom, what if a cop comes over there and shoots me? This kid won't even go outside and play by himself because he feels like a cop is gonna kill him. And I'm not his father, but all I can do is I told them, when you see me and I'm in your presence, you're protected. I'll risk my life for you because I care about you. It don't take me putting on, going to Iraq or whatever to fight for my country. We can fight right the fuck here. And the only way I can really explain like this, man, is just like no white person wakes up every single day and sees a white kid lynched from a tree, or or 5 black men attack this white kid, or even a black man killing a cop at that. I think what our country should really be blessed and thankful for, and a meme is one thing, but I really mean this, is like revenge is an option, but us black men, we suppress it. But if we didn't, and we went to the suburbs and we lit those on fire, and we gave other people terror, and you guys were scared to walk outside every day because you were scared, oh, I'm white, what if that black man right there does something to me? Each and every day, unless you crack a smile to me, I'm a very approachable person, I'm a nice person, but unless you crack a smile to me, I don't know if a person has an AK on them, I don't know if I'm gonna be a victim of a hate crime. That paranoia, it sucks, because you're always on guard. So it's not the fact that people want to be violent, or that I want to think violent, or fight, or hit the bully back. It's not that necessarily. It's just I refuse to watch somebody take my life. I refuse to watch somebody take one of you guys' life. I refuse to watch our youth be terrorized by all these videos. Because we know these kids, they're on social media. They have technology. They know what's going on. So it's up to us to be men of our community and serve and protect. We don't need a badge. We don't need a badge. That's if you see a woman walking, you see a guy on the other side of the street, and it seems like, not assuming, it seems like he's watching her, spin the block a couple times. Spin the block a couple times. Make sure this person's safe. And you don't gotta spin the block and keep your eyes on that woman, because then she's gonna feel a certain way. So you gotta be mindful of body language as well. Okay? We gotta be mindful, guys. Like every day you wake up, you look at that mirror, what do you stand for? What are you about? Okay? Because our kids need us. And I'm 30 years old and I wanna raise a family. I do. I wanna have fucking kids. I wanna have kids one day of my own. I want to teach them how to build a business. By the age they're 16, I want to teach them mental health. My also vision that I want to tell you guys is, before anything were to ever happen to me, I just want to tell people my little vision real quick. Before I pass away, before my time is done on this earth, I would love to see schools that are focused on mental health, financial literacy, life coaching skills, vocational skills, so students can't be left behind just because of disabilities. That's what we need. We need to focus on all that, and that's what I worked with my preschoolers. every morning they came in my classroom, I told them, we got in a circle before I pick weatherman, weather girl, whatever it may be. We sit in a circle. I want to connect. I want to understand, and that's the thing. We as a community got to seek to understand. In order for me to be an effective teacher, every student, I can't just expect every student to grasp what I'm saying. Okay, so every morning we sat in a circle, and I said we went over 3 things. It was, what do you love about yourself today? And we say it out loud. And if you don't have an answer, you calmly walk to the bathroom, look yourself in the mirror, and you find what you love about yourself. So we talked about that, so that way that would help kids just understand who they are. Because as we grow up, we're trying to figure out our identity, what we stand for, who we are. Then we go on college campus, and it's like, join this club, join that club, join this club. Then you don't even know what your major is. And then you're trying to figure out, then you're comparing yourself. But if we can raise our children to understand who they are and to stand up for what is right, then that's a part of creating the change and being the change that you wish to see. And if it's uncomfortable, then it's got to be uncomfortable. But that's how you grow as a person, and we need to grow. And hey, I'll take any accountability and any constructive criticism that you give me. I'm a man that is imperfect, but I'm always seeking to grow. I cannot be effective to the youth if I'm not ever willing to change or grow myself, you know? But I'll just end with this, guys. Like, at the end of the day, man, like, it is, as a black man, not having a father, or uncles, or anybody really going to war for me. My sister, she was in the streets for a little bit. She gangbanged. She's 8 years older than me. She's OG now. She's a great mother. She's a nurse, or a CNA. Has a house and everything, changed her life around, moved away. But the principles of the gang when I was little, because my protective side easily could have drawn me to the street life, easily, quick, just because I'm protective and you can trust me. When I got your back, I got it. And so the principles, though, is life, love, loyalty, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And when I read those as a kid, I was like, how can I apply these to myself and not the streets? How can I apply life, love, loyalty, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to my community? And that's all I'm about. It's growth and development. And we as a community need to be about that as well. And just look ourselves in the mirror every day, ask ourselves, what do we stand for, and how are we conducting ourselves for our children? Because I don't want one of your children murdering one of my children, growing up to be a cop. I don't want one of that's happening. And I also don't want any kid, I don't want any kid to feel how I feel. If y'all only knew the suppression that I have, I'm not just a ticking time bomb waiting to pop off. I don't want y'all to think that I care about people. But I know that anytime that you have potential and you're a leader, or however they want to see you, you're a target. Even more. And I don't know, I just want to share that with y'all, just in case anything ever happens to me. Y'all know where I stand, y'all know I got your back. Whenever you see me, I got your back. If I'm looking all serious or whatever, it's just because I'm making sure everything's going the way it should go. Thank you for being peaceful. Thank you for listening to my story. And I love y'all. I gotta share this last thing. All right, so this is one more thing. So my last name is Battles, Battles. As I said, I'm a protector. I can't get away from it. So I have, this is my future plans for schools focused on mental health, vocational skills, life coaching skills, and financial literacy. So this is called Battle Strong, Stronger. I had a Live Strong bracelet on my wrist, and I got a very scary phone call when my mother, she's diagnosed with cervical disc degenerative disease. She had 3 surgeries, so I became her caregiver at an early age. And that, I remember seeing the Live Strong bracelet, and I was like, God, why'd you name me with my last name Battles, but I'm going through this and I feel alone or whatever, I'm not strong enough. And then I put the 2 together, Battle Strong, and I was like, I just want to deliver that message to everybody because we can all relate to that. We all take losses, we all lost somebody, but if we wake up every day with the thought of another day is another opportunity, and we battle strong, and we can make change, and I believe in us. Thank you.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Money on my mind, I can never get enough. Every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
As you can see, our very, very hyped Miss Portia Tooley is excited to have her speech and have you guys listen to it. So let's give her a round of applause and show her some love.
Hey guys, what's up, what's up? Woo! Denver Solidarity March on Washington. Can somebody lower this for me, please? I'm short. Please, thank you. Yeah, I think that's good, perfect. Thank you so much. Ooh-wee, y'all are looking good. So give yourselves a round of applause. You stayed here in the rain, in the dark. So yes, give yourselves a round of applause. So again, thank you all so much. Start off a little bit somber. So giving glory, honor, praise, thanks to Divine Source, who is the head of my life, the Ascended Masters, teachers, ancestors, everyone who came before me to pave the way for me and for all of us to be gathered here today. And to my parents, Bobby, Jackie, Terrell. Hi, Mom and Dad. They're on live stream. They're in Atlanta, joining us via live stream. So y'all say what's up. Mom and Dad, I love you and I appreciate you both so much. And everything y'all have done and the sacrifices that y'all have made for me. I appreciate it more than you will ever know, Mom and Dad. So again, thank you all so much for coming out to and for this historic event. Thank you to Iris. She's here somewhere. Well, thank you to Iris. Mandy had to go. All of the organizers and the sponsors of this event. Thank you to all of the speakers and the performers. Josh Battles, give him another round of applause. He was just up here. And all of the amazing, thank you to sound. Thank you to security keeping us safe. So, sorry, no, one more. Give them another round of applause. All those volunteers, yes. All right, so some warning. So please bear with me. This is my first time giving a speech. And thank you. And I'm hoping that this will be an interactive experience. And so I want to connect and talk with you, not at you. It's my prayer that you will leave here tonight feeling empowered and inspired. I believe that connection, community, and collaboration are crucial for us to continue to move forward and to create the world we want to see for our future generations. Right there, I don't know if there are any other kids here. I just see one, she's hanging with us. That's my niece Ella. She comes out to a lot of different events, so I'm so happy to see her here today. So just as the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom on August 28, 1963 was a monumental moment for America, I believe that this day on August 28 and this year of 2020 is also history in the making. We are a community, and before we are black, white, brown, red, we are all humans and we are all connected. So if you haven't yet, please look around and introduce yourself. Say hi. Tell someone your name. Give them a smile or a wave or an air high five. Goes like this, go air high five. Because we're social distancing out here, we're staying safe. And if you're here with someone you know and you feel comfortable, give them a hug, you guys, because we need more love. There's so much hate going on. Yes, I love you guys. Thank you. Yes, yes. So you may be wondering, who is this person speaking today? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. My name is Portia Terrell, and thank you. I'm a teacher, and I'm your neighbor.
I'm your sister, and most of all, I'm your friend. I'm someone who loves you and cares about you and wants the very best for you. Tonight, I want to empower you to love and empower yourself. So I'm going to be saying a lot of thank yous tonight, but one person I want to say thank you to is Shanine McClain, the mother of Elijah McClain. May he rest in peace. Say his name, Elijah McClain. Thank you so much, Shanine, for continuing to remind us how important it is to make sure that love is what is being served in a world that seems to be dishing out so much hate. You might be saying to yourself, but you don't even know me, so how can you love me? And you're right. I may not know you personally, but what I do know is that love is meant to be multiplied and not divided. And so while it is absolutely important and necessary to stand up and fight and to defend yourself and your family and the people you love and care about, and to stand up and fight for social justice and human rights, I also believe it is important to stand up and fight for love. If you're able to do so, please put your right fist up. And in just a moment, repeat after me. People that are at home and watching, please join us. We're all in this together. We're going to do this twice. The first time is a practice, and for those of you who may not know this quote by Assata Alugbala Shakur, say her name, Assata Alugbala Shakur. Assata, which means she who struggles. Alugbala, for the people. Shakur, the thankful one. Okay, ready? Fists up, strong and proud, let's go. It is our duty to fight for freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love and support one another. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Okay, got it? All right, one more time. This time, say it like you mean it. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love and support one another. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Thank you. You can put your fist down. Many people have quoted this incredibly powerful call and response. May she rest in peace and power. So, who was Assata Shakur? According to AssataShakur.org, she says, quote, I am a 20th century escaped slave. Because of government persecution, I was left with no other choice than to flee from the political repression, racism, and violence that dominate the U.S. government's policy towards people of color. I am an ex-political prisoner, and I have been living in exile in Cuba since 1984. I have been a political activist most of my life, and although the U.S. government has done everything in its power to criminalize me, I am not a criminal, nor have I ever been one. In the 1960s, I participated in various struggles: the Black Liberation Movement, the Student Rights Movement, and the movement to end the war in Vietnam. I joined the Black Panther Party. By 1969, the Black Panther Party had become the #1 organization targeted by the FBI's COINTELPRO program. Because the Black Party demanded the total liberation of Black people, J. Edgar Hoover called it, quote, the greatest threat to the internal security of the country, and vowed to destroy it and its leaders and activists, end quote. She also said in an interview with Michael Martin on the NPR News show titled Tell Me More, she said, I advocate self-determination for my people and for all oppressed people inside the United States. I advocate an end to capitalist exploitation the abolition of racist policies, the eradication of sexism, and the elimination of political oppression. If that is a crime, then I am totally guilty. All right, say this word with me. Freedom. What? Whoa. I'm sorry, I don't think I heard y'all. What's that word? Freedom! Yes, freedom. Good job, you got it. I would like to take a moment and think, I'd like for you to take a moment and think about that word freedom and ask yourself, what does freedom mean to me? What does freedom look like? What does freedom sound like? What does freedom feel like? I believe, like Assata did, that we are, in fact, living in and under multiple and major systems of oppression and control. And not just here in the US, but all over the world. And I have to take a moment, this isn't in my speech, but I want to take a moment and just think about all of the countries that have really come together and supported America in this Black Lives Matter movement and in our movement for freedom. And I think it's really important that when we continue, as we continue to make progress here in America, that we have got to look at how we show up in the rest of the world and how we affect other countries through our military-industrial complex. So although we are living under these systems of oppression and control, I also believe, like Assata did, I believe in self-determination, and that we also are, in fact, truly free and sovereign beings. We just have to remember and realize that we are. So one of my big questions is, how do we as free and sovereign beings come together and not only coexist and live, but also thrive together in this collective reality? Okay, so remember I told you that I want this to be interactive? Remember that? Yeah, and remember I told you that I'm a teacher? Yeah? Okay, well, here's your first assignment. All right, so get out your phones, please. And I would like for you to get ready to make and take some notes if you have your phone, if you're able. So I'm gonna ask you to do a couple of things because this is not just about talking, right? This is about doing. Okay, you guys got your phones out? Hold them up if you got your phones out when you're ready. Nice, thank you. Okay, so number one, the first thing I'm gonna ask you to do is to repeat after me and say the word involved. Involved. Okay, good. Now I want you to type the word involved into your phone. And as you're doing that, I want you to think about, and I want you to choose a way to get involved and stay involved. If you're not already, I know a lot of you guys are already, and ladies are already out here doing the work. So if you're not involved, this is about how you can get involved and also to think about how you can stay involved. And if you're not sure how you want to get involved, that's okay. Because I'm going to share some ideas and ways with you that you can get, what's that word? Involved. Ooh, yes, y'all are on point. Yes, okay. So the second note that I want you to make is this. And it's an important one, and it's one that I have to continually remind myself to do. Okay, you guys ready? All right, so it's a quote by Banksy. When you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. I'm gonna say that again. I want you to say it with me. When you get tired, learn to rest, not quit. All right, this is so important because trust me, if you're doing the work, you are going to get tired. And when you get tired, you must rest. Okay, so you might be wondering, how do I get involved? How do I create and affect change? And as Josh said, be the change I wish to see. Well, I'm so glad that you asked. There are many ways to create and affect change and make our world a better place. You, each one of you, are so much more powerful than you may realize or give yourself credit for. I believe and I agree with Sandra Bland. Say her name. Sandra Bland. I believe and I agree with Sandra Bland, may she rest in peace and power, that one of the reasons that this wave of the human civil rights and social justice movement is so powerful is because of the internet and social media. Sandra Bland said, quote, "People are talking about we need the next so-and-so to change. No, we don't. Change starts at home. Change starts with you." So the first step to get involved is to check in and get involved with yourself. Start with self-love and self-care. Respect yourself. Take care of yourself. Value yourself. Heal yourself. But please know that you don't have to do it alone. We are here for you. Reach out and ask for help. And while you're checking yourself, checking in on yourself, don't forget to check in on your family, check in on your friends, check in on your neighbors. They are your brothers and sisters. But also, don't forget to be cautious and aware of your surroundings and the people around you. And protect yourselves and the people you love. Because contrary to what some people may say, all lives do not matter. Racist lives do not matter. Rapists' lives, rapists' lives do not matter. Pedophile lives do not matter, and we're coming for you. The second step to get involved is to find your lane and connect with our community. Again, there are many ways to create and affect change. You can donate money and resources. That's great. We need that. But it's okay if you don't have anything material to give. We are all walking our own individual and personal paths. So you don't have to donate money. You can donate something that is just as, if not more, valuable. You can donate your time and you can donate your skills. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., say his name. In the words of Dr. King, we must use time creatively in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. So if you're wondering about causes to get involved with and people and organizations who are doing the work and could use your support, so some different causes are healthcare, shelter, our brothers and sisters and children who are without homes, food, clean water, education and supporting our youth. So some organizations right here in Colorado and Denver, 10 for 10 is a youth organization.
Yes!
I've gotten to work with 10 for 10, they're amazing. The McBride Impact, GRASP, which is the Gang Rescue and Support Project, Brother Jeff's Cultural Center, the FPRA, which is the Frontline for Revolutionary Action Party. Sorry, the Frontline Party for Revolutionary Action, Struggle of Love, Compound of Compassion, Black Lives Matter 5280, We Are One Denver, NAACP, Party for Socialism and Liberation, Denver Homeless Out Loud, Abolish ICE, Moms Demand Action. So, thank you. Remember I told you earlier that I wanted you to think about how you can get involved. Well, I'd like for you to tell the person next to you what you will do or what you are doing to get involved and be involved and to help create and affect change. So take just a second and you can talk about, tell them really quick, healthcare, our homeless brothers and sisters, food, clean water, education, supporting the youth. All right, so I'm almost done, you guys. But in closing, I just want to, again, give thanks to the people who have supported and inspired me. So my girl's Tanya Lemoyne, she's not here, but that's okay. Christina Cisneros, there she is. Christina has come to me with every event that I've been out here doing. Thank you, Christina. My girl Tamra, she's over there. Thanks, Tamra. Tawanda McMore with We Are One Denver. Now, you may know about there's some black women that you know about, powerful black women like Coretta Scott King, Michelle Obama, and now Iris Butler. Is she back yet? I don't know where she is. Okay. But do you know about people like Shayna Shaw, Shanika Carter, Shanine McClain, Candace Actionist Bailey? And I'm going to put this in here. Don't talk about it, be about it. Cheryl Carter Williams, Helen Bradshaw, Lindsay Minter, Topaz McBride, Kelsey Newland, Sandra K. Young, and so many others. You don't know who they are? Well, I do. Ask me about them. And you know about powerful black men like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Barack Obama. But do you know about Jason McBride and the McBride Impact? Terrence Roberts, Brother Jeff Bard, shout out to Brother Jeff's Cultural Center. Rodney Bates, I don't know if he's still here. He came out to support, thank you, Rodney. Fernando Branch, Michael Reed. These are the guys for 10 for 10. Peter Lumbella, Samuel Elfay, Elijah Wright, and there's a young brother by the name of Tyreek Young. He is in the process of planning a walk to Wisconsin, and he will be seeking donors and sponsors. There are so many other amazing black men and women that are doing big things in our Colorado community. You don't know who they are? Well, I do. Ask me about them. So I want to close with a couple of quotes by El Haj Malik El Shabazz, also known as Malcolm X, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So the first two are Malcolm X. I believe that there will ultimately be a clash between the oppressed and those that do the oppressing. I believe that there will be a clash between those who want freedom, justice, and equality for everyone, and those who want to continue the systems of exploitation. The other quote by Malcolm X is, "Nobody can give you freedom. Nobody can give you equality. You're a man." And Malcolm X, may he rest in power and peace. And last one by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., power and peace. "The ultimate measure of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy."
Thank you so much. Can we show her a little bit more love? All right, next up we're going to have some music from the Pink Hawks. Give them a warm round of applause.
What's up, everybody? My name is Yuzo Nieto. We are Los Pink Hawks from Denver, Colorado. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We are currently existing here as a voice for the voiceless, so that's what we currently need, and thank you for embodying that. It's easy to feel defeated in these times, and just remember, like, every little thing that you're doing, even just thinking, is doing stuff. It's helping. So thank you. We're turning tides right now. This first song is called "Occupy." It's think we wrote this in like 2012, around there. But obviously we need to occupy all of these systems at all times, and I think that just proves like that this struggle isn't just now. It's not like just in vogue, you know. I mean, like I feel old school all the time because the memes that I see are the same shit that I've been posting 4 years ago that people were like, oh, you're too radical, dude. So like we gotta remember like this doesn't end like we, you know, viva la huelga, todo siempre. You're not too radical. Occupade, 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 occupy them, occupy their operation, occupy them, send their prophetization, occupy them, eliminate their intuition, occupy them, shut it down, burn it down, occupy them, shut it down, burn it all down, don't trust the religion, built on slavery. We gotta occupy, we gotta occupy, we got the movement. Occupy, we gotta occupy, we got the movement. In my community, just stick up, get your hands up, get your hands up. Can't have my freedom, these things don't speak up. Get your hands up, get your hands up. We are the movement. We are the movement. Occupy, we gotta occupy, we got to in my community, this ain't no speak up. Get your hands up, get your hands up. We are the movement. This is just speak up. Get your hands up, get your hands up. We are the movement. In the land, the battle of the billionaires, we cannot seem to get past the red skin. Holding a compass, economics all on the bed. It's playing our own, because we cannot share. Without the man, we have been up for a this is not a battle between us and God. Put down the guns, not shut up in the spot. Just remember, the cops are 99% true. Like we ain't you, so let's put it up to it, not true. But I will not be living for a thing.
occupy every single space, every single school, every single workplace, every single community center until we run it for the people and get rid of this goddamn system once and for all. Occupy the delivery, until all Black Lives Matter, until there's no more kids in cages, until we're done with these worthless borders, we're gonna occupy every single space and run it for the people. This next song is for the ice that should be melting but isn't, right? I drink my water warm, motherfucker.
En vida, en muerte, lucha, gente, comunidad. Todos siempre, we come from my east, from the pit to the street. Street from God, from the top to the street. Street from our feet, every march to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north, to the south. Down but the low, deep underneath, rises, we come from belief. The truth that we need is the love that we need. It comes from things that we love to repeat. God bless the Lord, that man feet in the street. God bless the Lord, that man feet in the street.
Elote.
Cielos y ríos van cruzando hoy. Arriesgas tan fuerte para esta nación. Llevando toda la información. Usando expresas armas contra la gente de por. Como no sé. Y no saben cómo sufrimos. Son garantías, somos residentes. Y todos vamos a cantar. Viva nuestro color. Mientras dominamos el dolor. Viva nuestro color. Viva nuestro valor. Viva dominamos el dolor. Viva nuestro calor. Viva nuestro
Hello everyone, we have one more speaker and then it's the band all night or until they're tired. Let's give a round of applause for Pink Hawks. Yeah, show them some love real quick. I want to take this moment to really appreciate and shine some light on an independent organizer and someone that has been doing nothing but amazing work the last couple of months. I want to shine some light on Cody over here. He's done a lot of work. He has raised over $7,000 for those that get arrested for protesting and getting shit done. Let's show him some love.
Hi everyone, my name is Cody. First, I would just like to acknowledge the land that we are standing on and living on. This land was stolen from the Arapaho, the Cheyenne, and the Ute tribes who are still driving to this day despite what the states have done to them. I was super hesitant to come speak today, so thank you to Iris and MK who pushed me to come and use my voice. Thank you also to those who have been leading us here in Denver in the fight against this racist and fascist system, in this fight against police brutality on our Black, brown, and indigenous relatives. Thank you to those like Elizabeth Epps, Tay Anderson, Candace Bailey, Ken Sidapaka, who have put themselves in harm's way to lead us and keep us focused and inspired. Also, I would like to recognize my privilege as a Korean American. I will never know what it is like to be a Black man in this country. I will never know the trauma that our black community endures each day from seeing people that look like them, like their fathers, their mothers, their siblings being killed in the streets and circulated on the internet. To my fellow Asian American community, I am really disappointed in us. Asian Americans who question their role in the movement, I'm gonna tell you this, our place is right here next to our black and brown relatives. For far too long, we have been complicit in our silence, complicit in upholding the system of white supremacy, and I say enough. Enough of staying quiet to maintain the status quo. Most of our families would not have been even able to be here if Martin Luther King didn't fight for the inclusion of immigrants in the Civil Rights Act. It's time, Asian people, it's time to stand up and protect black and brown bodies like they have protected us time and time again. Now to why I'm here today, why we're all out here today and have been out here every day for 91 days following the brutal murder of George Floyd. We are out here because we live in a country where Kyle Rittenhouse can shoot down 2 of our comrades without being apprehended, but 12-year-old Tamir Rice can be shot dead in the park by Cleveland police with no hesitation because he was a black boy holding a toy gun. We are out here because we live in a country where a racist bigot like Donald Trump, who called for the death sentence of 5 young innocent black children who were framed by the New York City Police Department, can be voted into our highest office. Specifically here in Denver, Colorado, we are out here because we need, not one, we need justice for our black and brown relatives who have been murdered in the streets by those who were sworn to protect us. When we hit these streets, I want you to remember the names of those who have been slain by our murderous police department. I want you to remember 17-year-old Jessica Hernandez, who was murdered by Thornton police. I want you to remember Paul Castaway, who was murdered by the Denver Police Department during a mental breakdown. I want you to remember Sherrod Kendall, who was gunned down and murdered by Denver police during a routine traffic stop. Marvin Booker, an unhoused neighbor of ours, who was choked and beaten to death while in custody of Denver police. Ryan Ronquillo, who was shot and killed by Denver police while mourning the death of a loved one. Michael Marshall, who choked on his own vomit after being restrained by Denver police for William DeBose, who was hunted down and killed like a fucking animal by multiple squad cars and a fucking helicopter. And a little more than a year ago, Elijah McClain. Sweet Elijah McClain, who was brutally murdered by the Aurora Police Department just because he wanted to fucking dance while walking home. That's bullshit. All these names we have yet to get justice for and are left by the wayside when we have to scream yet another name like Jacob Blake and Anthony Huber. So when we hit these streets tonight, I want you to scream their names. Scream it so loud that Dave Young and Beth McCann know that we will not stop until we get justice. Justice for each and every person who has fallen victim to police brutality. Justice for each and every person who has fallen victim to this racist and fascist system that our country runs on. And justice for each and every person that this country has failed. That is why I'm out here and will continue to be out here. If that's not why you're out here, I suggest you look inside yourself and ask yourself why you are spending your nights with us. If it's to take a picture for social media and to pat yourself on the back, I suggest you go home because you're hurting us more than you are fucking helping us. I'm gonna just end with this. I know it may be uncomfortable to hear these words. And white people, I know it's uncomfortable to confront your unintentional upholding of white supremacy, but when we're speaking about the survival of black and brown men, women, children, non-binary, trans relatives, there is no time or room to mince words. This is not a moment to retreat into what is comfortable. Because after COVID, once people start going back to work and school and their lives and they can't be out here every day, systematic racism in this country will continue to take lives. This system will continue to kill black and brown folks, our black and brown community, our black and brown neighbors. So I implore you to find it in yourselves to keep fighting. Keep standing up in the fight for our black and brown relatives. And when we hit these streets tonight, I want you to keep those names in your heart and scream it to the mountaintops. Until we get
That was incredible. Let's show some love to Cody, our young activist.
Yeah,
Now, I am letting you guys know we will be marching later on. This is a pretty high-risk march. So, Phil, if you're not prepared, it's okay. You can head home. There's no shame in that. Yeah, so if you want to march, feel free to join us later on in the night. And we'll see you guys later. Enjoy the night.
All right, folks, I'd love to let you enjoy the concert, but it's time for me to go charge batteries up and get this thing ready for the concert or for the march. So we'll be back later. Come find me for the protest after the concert.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's time for us to open your eyes and let me in. This love's too good to label. You ain't got no alibi. It's time for us to open flash. Open your eyes and let me in. This love's too good to label.
So, yes, there will be a march.
Yeah, what time do you think?
10:30?
10:30?
At least, I mean, so it's going to be at least a half-hour set, I would imagine. I'm not leaving. I'm just charging batteries. No. In case anybody asks, I went to go charge batteries. There we go. in the classic Eric Brandt style.